Hey people, if you're wondering, should I upgrade my phone? What is a good cheap alternative? And more, stick around, it will save you a lot of time and money. I also want to mention that I am not sponsored in any way, so the stuff I say in this video are my pure opinions. Let's get right into it. The first question I want to ask is, do you have good battery life? And by that I mean, can you last a day without having to plug your phone in? Can you last a day without your phone dying on you? If you need to charge it during the day, do you have to charge it for long? If this is the only problem with your phone, you might want to consider buying what's called a power bank. It is essentially a secondary battery for your phone. These things are pretty cheap. You can get them at most places. I know that places like Aldi, Best Buy, and JB Hi-Fi have them, and I'm sure a lot of other places do too. They are also pretty small, portable, and not too heavy. You could, of course, also buy a new phone with a big battery. Samsung's A30 and A50 have 4,000 mAh batteries, which should last you a whole day for a really affordable price. The S20 Ultra has a 5,000 mAh battery, but that phone is quite pricey. The second question I want to ask is your phone slow? And by that I mean, can you launch an app in a reasonable amount of time? Can you watch a video with minimal lag and loading? If you answered yes, my phone is slow, you should definitely buy an S10 or S20 if you have quite the dollary to spare, or an A20, A30 or A50 if you just want a cheap phone that runs well. A new OnePlus is coming soon, and that is rumored to have an amazing performance chip, the Snapdragon 865 if you were curious. And also, OnePlus usually doesn't charge people an arm and a leg to get their new phones. If your phone's performance is pretty good and doesn't have any other issues, hold on to it. If you have other issues, stick around for the next segments. I'm sure we've all had that storage full pop-up on our phones. It is quite the annoyance. So my third question is, do you have enough storage on your phone? And by that I mean, can you download both large and small files? Another question I want to ask is, does your phone have a microSD slot? If you don't have enough storage, but your phone has a microSD slot, there you go, buy a microSD card. There are many types of microSD cards. I would suggest a microSD XC card by SanDisk, as they have quite a lot of storage in those cards, but don't cost too much. If your phone does not have a microSD card slot, then you could either get some cloud storage from places like Google Drive, OneDrive, iCloud, Dropbox, etc., which have both free and paid plans, or buy a brand new phone. The Google Pixel 3a has unlimited cloud storage with the phone, which is absolutely incredible. Phones like Samsung's Note 10 Plus have quite a lot of storage, going up to 512 gigabytes of storage. Most of us have been through that time where your screen scratches. Luckily, there are ways to fix this. If you have a scratched screen, just take it into a certified repair shop that offers a screen replacement program. I did it once, and as long as you take it into a certified one, it will be safe to do so. Note that I am not responsible for any damage caused by this or any other tips. I'm just a guy on the internet. However, please let me know in the comments if things have gotten better or worse after applying my tips. To prevent scratches, get a tempered glass screen protector. Make sure that both the screen protector and the phone have no dust particles when being applied. It is alright if there are very small bubbles, just push them down gently. Now I hear you asking, then what new phone should I buy? Well, here you go. The Samsung S20 Ultra wins the camera category with its amazing 100x zoom, 108 megapixel main camera, ultra-wide, and the 40 megapixel selfie camera. And I've barely scratched the surface of how much camera stuff is in this phone. The Samsung S10e wins the small but sweet category. This phone crams so much into a relatively tiny thing. It has a headphone jack, which is a happy surprise, and its rare dual lens and single selfie camera are actually not that bad at taking photos and videos. Arguably one of the most important categories, the best battery category is actually a tie between the Moto G7 Power and the Samsung S20 Ultra, both having 5000 mAh batteries. While the S20 Ultra has faster charging, the G7 Power is incredibly cheap at $249 US. The winner of the performance category goes to the OnePlus 7 Pro. It's got a Snapdragon 855, it has up to 12 gigabytes of RAM, an octa-core CPU, and an amazing GPU as well. But now the award of the night goes to the Samsung A50 alongside its new revision, the A51, which win the all-around great phone category. The A50 and its revision balance price, durability, performance, battery life, and good cameras all into one great phone. Wowzers, this video has finally come to an end. Don't forget to subscribe and like, I really appreciate it when you do that. Join my Discord server, the link is in the video description. Also, watch another one of my videos popping up right now on your screen. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.